filled up in the last half hour. Maybe. Sure. Oh yeah, I got you.
Hey Chris, how you doing? Can you hear me? Yes, I'm in Calgary, en routing to my destination. Hey Jay, how you doing? Are you on your shift? Chris, what's up? Hey Kenichiro Adachi, where are you? Are you in Japan? Ricardo, hey Ricardo, how you doing? I'm good, and you? Thank you. Well, the event is over. We're on our way. I'm on my way back. Michael Thomas, I'm doing amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, Chris. Chris, are you getting contracts? Are you building homes? Like, I don't really know what you do. I thought you said you do construction, but I'm not sure if it's homes or whatever. Edward the 84451. What's up, Edward? I just had a nice steak dinner with baked potatoes, baby potatoes, and a large, humongous piece of kale. The steak was sitting on the kale, sauteed kale. Yeah, that was really good. Roofing, oh wow, okay. Do you do commercial or just residential? Hey, greatness in the making. How you doing? Johnny Mata. Somebody say, hey, Johnny Mata. So how's everybody doing? Both, okay, okay. My soft hands can't handle roof. Your hands ain't soft, man. Chris, do you know what Johnny Mata does? He's into construction too, but he's in a different line. I'll let him say it. I'll let him say what he does. Please like the video. Give me 17 likes. There's like 17 of you in the room, so like give 17 likes. AK soft. The When Lambo guy. He didn't say When Lambo today. When King ER 360. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the likes. Take it up to 17. Everybody like. Just smash the like button. Yeah, so we had a great conference. It was amazing. I learned a couple of new things, but it was just nice to have somebody with a security expert telling you things that, simple things that we take for granted. Yeah. Hey, Tabo, how you doing? God bless you. You know, simple things. And you begin to realize how our world has been curated by those that run things, right? And there's just so much we can do to help ourselves, right? To protect ourselves. There's drone technology now that can actually fly over your house and zap your stuff and take your information. It's that serious, you know, So, from outer space, there's powerful equipment that can actually see the color of your shoes. So, I mean, hey, Sean. Sean, how was your trip back? I'm just going back today, so I get home at about 10 p.m., something like that. So, yeah. Oh, okay, you do wood, so yeah. I know you learned so much. I'm glad you came. Like You can ask me questions. You could have asked me certain questions as well, you know, but I'm glad you were there. I'm glad you made it. You learned so much, but then you have to practice, right? So I had told you before, I said, if you need to reach me, you can always send me a message. For those who are going to join my Patreon group, one of the things about it is that I do a once a month meeting, so you can, and then you can send messages in the chat. I would answer your messages as a proprietary matter of concern. You Yeah. I mean, if you know what to do. What kind of roofs do you guys have in your end? Do you guys use Do you, what do you use for your roofing? Is it like what's that thing called? Yeah, I forget what they call them. Because our roofs I saw some houses in Texas with the same kind of roof like my house. So I was like, oh yeah. And then when you get to some other parts like El Paso, the roofs are completely different from what I saw in Houston, Conroe, right? That's awesome. Yeah, shingles. That's what I was going to say. Shingles, yes. Shingles, yeah. No, we use shingles too. So they work well for hot and cold weather. You know, those ones that are made out of concrete, not concrete, like cement. I don't know. I don't know what to call them, but I forget the name of it. I'm not into construction, so. Did I ask you? I asked you if you do commercial or do you do commercial? I was asking. I have a guy at my church who does commercial roofing. All right. Yes. There you go. Chris, do you do commercial? Both. Okay, that's what you meant. Sorry, I didn't get you. Yeah. I think commercial pays big bucks, right? One job would do, which is easier, commercial or residential. Pastor, do you think the banks will be able to ban stablecoin yield? And what's your thoughts on this partial government shutdown in the U.S.? Do you believe it will delay the Clarity Act? When is the partial government shutdown? Yeah, no, I think the Clarity Act will definitely be delayed. I don't see it being passed until March. That's my personal opinion. Like, I don't know anything more than most of you. Like, it's my opinion based on what I'm studying, right? Based on my research, based on the things I'm looking at. I think March would be it. Now, I also consider prophecy. You see, let's look at history. I want to talk about the crash. In answer to your question, Ricky Ricardo, it's a good question because that's what I had in mind to actually talk about the crash. When you look at every 7 years, somebody was saying, at the conference, we're talking about this. Every 7 years, there seems to be a massive crash. There seems to be an upheaval, right? One bank will go under, two, three will go. Things like that always happen. Look at George Bush. As soon as he came into office, there was the war, right? There was the Twin Towers fell, 9/11. Then we see also Obama coming into power, and then the entire, that collapse after Obama. What happens again? You see Trump coming in. There's COVID. Then we have this one again. There's always one thing. A lot of people started new businesses in COVID that completely transformed their lives. People started their channel. Trump coming in as president also opened new opportunities for people who now were supporting, the Republican Party or the conservative movement or the MAGA movement, and they set up, podcasts that have now over 1 million. Benny Johnson came out of nowhere, boom, and exploded. So, you know, when things are down, it usually signals an opportunity. But most people look at the fear and greed index. I think it's at 18 or something like that. I haven't looked at it as I'm speaking to you. Somebody can check for me and tell me what it is. The fear and greed index is serious, you know. So, so this is the time, friends, to He says, I was going to jump right in to go straight to question, but something they could. No, no, that's a great. It's a great question. Yeah, it's a great question. I like it. Thank you for asking that question. So, crashes are opportunities. I'm telling you, there are people right now who are borrowing money. See, when you look at Michael Saylor borrowing money to buy Bitcoin, it's his conviction. But why do you want to buy Bitcoin with your $10,000 when you can buy certain other coins and memes and still be way ahead? Why? See what I'm saying? Yeah. I like when somebody said, I like it when nobody is talking about the market. When I like it when everybody's running away from the market, that's when I run in. And then when people are running out, are running in, that's when I run out. Ben DiMedio, are you a subscriber? I don't think I've talked to you before. Thank you for joining the channel, joining the conversation. Please like the video up to 29 likes. Let's get the likes up. Smash the like button. Fear and greed is 17. I saw it at 18 earlier on. I checked, when I landed in Calgary, I checked. What did Johnny say? Chris, Johnny's eating ramen and water. Send him tea things. Send him coffee things. And a little bit of groceries. Oh, Johnny. Water and ramen. I read something today about an older gentleman in his 70s, and his son, his grandson, was like, he's got a car payment, he's got all these things, and he was depressed and complaining. Well, his grandpa said to him, look, the reason why you're doing this is because you're living above your means. And he says, Grandpa, your time is gone, in your days, people, And then he explained to him, he said, look, I bought this house on a single income. And it wasn't easy back then. He told him what the interest rate was. So he went and took his, his bank, his passbook for his savings, and he put it on the table, said, look at this. The grandfather had $350,000 saved. All right. He said, I've just lived the way that I've always lived. I don't waste money. I eat good. That's a priority, but I don't waste money. I don't do this. I don't do that. My car is paid off. I don't have to, so sometimes he was just telling the young man that people have to make sacrifices if you're going to go forward. There's nothing wrong with having debt, but here's the question: is it good debt or bad debt? And is your debt more? See, you have to learn. If what you owe is less than what you own, you're doing good. But you must make sure that what you owe is way smaller than what you own. Let's say what you own is worth $500,000. What you owe should be less than half of the $500,000. If it's not there, then you work to make it that. Your goal should be that you own more than you owe. And if you owe, it should be that what you own is paying off what you owe. If what you own is paying off what you owe, you will eventually own as much as you owe. In other words, your owing has become zero and you're owning. And again, the reality is you can repeat that same thing by buying assets that ensure that what the assets produce will pay off what you owe. That's the reality.
I can't remember the show.
I went to one of the places you commented yesterday. It was really good. Thanks. Oh yeah, okay. That's awesome. Bishop David, how you doing? God bless you. Was doing the same until work shut down and end of year, so had to scale back. Take care of the essentials now. Back to it. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, Jay. Do what you can. Ben DiMedio. Enoch Ade. Nice one. Yes. God bless you all. Yeah. So the crash is an opportunity. Always remember that. Like the things I'm saying, many others are saying, we've been repeating and saying these things almost on repeat, regularly over the last little while. It's like, this is the reality. This is what is happening. Don't forget. Let's hold on. Let's believe. Let's just keep going. Yeah, things are going to change. Things are going to. Thank you for smashing the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, things are going to change. You know, the U.S. government is the largest in the world. The economy is the largest. When they sneeze, the world seems to catch a cold, and so we are waiting to see what happens. Powell or no Powell, the market is under. It's like under pressure. There's going to be an explosion upwards, regardless of what Powell does in the next little while. By the way, he's on his way out. Buy the fear. Yes, yes, yes. Sell the greed. Yeah, exactly. Crash then it's always a pattern. Look at people rushing into silver and gold. I saw a video of people in Australia, somewhere maybe it was Melbourne or Canberra, and people were lined up all the way around the block to buy silver when it was going up. Good. Some people caught it like at 40 something, and so they were able to double their investment. In some cases, almost triple, two and a quarter times. But here's the problem: some people are caught in it going down right now. But the good news is silver, precious metals, no problem. You can wait. There are people who have waited for 10, 15 years for their silver to do what it did in the last little while. So when they crash upon, yeah, exactly. The momentum sister, what are you saying? Who posted testimony? He even posted his testimony he's used to. I guess it's something to do with SHIB. Who are you talking about? I agree, Ben. That's why some people, you buy a house, like, if you're raising a young family, it's tough to do. But you get to a certain point in your life where your kids are older and all that, and they're moving out, you can rent a portion of your house. As people do that. Create a second path, a door in for people to walk in and, to access the building and rent it out. Rent a portion out. You don't need a 1,500 square foot home if you live just you and your spouse, you and your wife, or you and your husband, whatever. Pastor, something did cross my mind, but it's theory at the moment. Go ahead. I'm listening. Jay, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm reading. Please smash the like button. Get it to 37 likes. Let's bring the people in. We've been here for just 17 minutes and there's 37 of you. Johnny Craig, you know what? It's my wife handles that. She looks after it. It's okay. Go baby trade is good if you have money to put into it. You should be thinking about 5 grand and just leave it there, right? You should be thinking, so then when you make more money from the market swings going upward swing, you can put 50 grand into go baby trade. The founder put like 100 and something thousand, and in 90 days or so, oh no, sorry, not 90 days, I forget what it was, but he had doubled that money over a period of time. No bank will give you that kind of 100%. So it's something that's working on its own. The thing is, you have to actually look at choose the cryptos, that you would, plug into the system. So my wife handles it. It's fine. I have something else. If you send me an email, I'll send you something else you can look into. What's your name? Johnny Craig. Send me an email, and I'll send you something else you can look into. Hey, King Jaquin. Guys, welcome King Jaquin into the chat. This is our special, amazing friend and also our cybersecurity guy. He's also, let me just stop there. Come to the next conference. Bring your laptops. We'll help you create additional laptops from your laptop. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say more than that. Oh, okay. All right. Shaitoshi. Okay, I don't know who that is. Dee was here. How you doing? Long time no see. Please follow me on Patreon. My Patreon is live and direct. Started in October. So go on to Patreon, follow me there. AH for Truth. You can find me there. Yes. The idea about wrapping a coin, you wrap coins in order for them to be able to work within the DeFi environment or bridge them into other environments. So let's say you have two blockchains, and their native assets, they decide to work together. The companies behind the blockchains decide that they have a partnership. Well, the only way you can work, you can send an asset over to a blockchain that is not related, is not a fork of that blockchain or whatever, is to wrap that asset. So that's why you have wrapped XRP, with Flare. Flare wraps XRP to allow it to work in the DeFi environment. The assets that came right after Bitcoin had one flaw. They were not built to work within the decentralized finance environment. All right, so that's what Flare does. One of the amazing things about XPR, why I talk about Proton Network a lot, is because the Proton Network automatically in the WebAuth wallet wraps your Solana, wraps your Bitcoin. You see it as XSOL, XBTC, XDoge, X USDC, X USDT. It puts a prefix of X before the ticker for that particular crypto. It is the only one I know that automatically wraps. I don't know any, because I don't know that much, but the little I know, it's the only one that automatically wraps. You do not have to wrap. The bridging is done within the system. So you can unwrap very easily, right? Why God put him in his position, ship developer. He posted even some. Wow, okay, that's cool. Thank you. So thank you for that. Is there specific laptops to look for? Send me an email. I'll send you the exact one you should pick up. I can't do it on here. Just send me an email, okay? You can use your Mac. You can use anything you want, but Macs are not as reliable as they used to be. It seems that after Steve Jobs died, Apple is not what they've kind of lost some steam. They don't seem to know which way to go, right? So, Kusama is Shiba Inu main developer, yeah. So you can use any laptop, but I will tell you what our preference is and give you the reasons why. Send me an email and I'll tell you what to do. And Johnny, between me and you, our emails, you can basically holler from your house and I'll hear. we talk here and there, so you have my direct contact. But email is better, so I can send you the specs, okay? Day that again? What do you mean V was here? Okay, momentum sister, we're waiting. The market will be down in February, but you know how crypto is, right? Certain things fly up, other things, you never know, right? Some things may move when nothing else is moving. So, and there are so many different factors for that. Yeah, King Jacquin, I was going to send him the exact description of what we have that, right? So I wasn't going to post it on here, but if that's what you want to do, that's up to you, yeah. Momentum sister, where are you based? Follow me on Momentum sister. Follow me on Patreon, please. AH for Truth on Patreon. You can unwrap right away and get the same. The wrapped version is the same as the unwrapped version. There's no difference. And the value goes up, it goes up. The value comes down, it comes down. Same. No difference. Oh, okay. South Korea. All right. Follow me on if you follow me on Patreon, if you do the $6 plan, it just gets you my articles and anytime I do a free public live. Because I'm doing a training soon, additional training on DeFi. Those of you that I introduced the XPR network to, many of you have gotten back to me and that you haven't done much. I do understand. People can't, you have so much you can't put, but at least know how to use it so that when profits come, you know where, you can get 9% right now. Solana is Solana, Litecoin, and USDC are producing between 7.5 to 9.5 APY, not APR, APY compounded. So, yes, Ricardo, I believe so. But even before then, I think things will start shaping up. Good news is supposed to move the market. Just like in, yeah. Momentum sister, join. Send me a message. I'll respond. I respond to all my messages. I try to. Uh, Chris, no, that's something that is going to be extremely. It's something that is best done by a pro, like an IT guy. I mean, I can talk about it. Do you understand what I mean? But I can't tell you how to do it. You get what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I will talk about it, Chris. I will. But when it comes to technicalities like that, there are certain things that it's not just like copying your existing laptop. No, there's more. There's more. I don't know. I don't know about next week. I'm not sure. I honestly I don't. I know much as you do. Maybe I spend more time researching, but I can't tell you that I'm sure. These are opportunities. Like, I mean, just look at, if you're about my age, you can look back 40 years ago and you can be sure that there has always been crashes and rises. This is just how it works. And look at the graph of silver, the chart, and gold. It's just unreal. They are Merzia. You seize the opportunities, right? If you can. There are people right now taking loans. You've got a house that's paid off or that's paid, you've got equity in it. You can take a home equity line of credit at 5% and then take a portion of it. You don't have to take everything. Put 10 grand into the market. You'll be thanking God that you did it. Look, so mockers are part of an experience. Let me share something with you that the Lord taught me a while back. See, in Acts chapter 2, when the Holy Ghost came down, the Holy Spirit came down upon people, all of the people were mocking. The maybe about over 50,000 people were there mocking the disciples, the 120 of them, because they were speaking in new tongues and all of that. And they said they are drunk with new wine. Then Peter stood up and preached a message, a sermon that brought in 3,000 new believers into the church. From a church that had only 120 people, they multiplied 25 to 26 times. Mockery leads to multiplication. Go check the Bible. Every time. Every time. Let me tell you another story of mockery. Ishmael mocked Isaac. That's why Sarah was very upset and said, let them get them out of here. Get them out of here. Because Ishmael was 12 years older than Isaac. But who carried the promise? The one who was mocked carried the promise. Pharaoh mocked Israel, in Egypt. But who carried the promise? It was Israel. They left Egypt to go to the promised land. They walked through the Red Sea on dry ground. Who carried the promise? The one who was being mocked. Mockers are just part of. Look at when Nehemiah was building the wall. The Sanballat and Tobias mocked. They said even a fox will push down the door the wall that is being built. But who had the promise? The ones being mocked. Momentum sister, let them mock. Mockers don't carry the promise. In fact, the Bible tells us in Psalm 1 that we should not sit down with mockers. Don't sit down with mockers. People who consistently mock. A time will come when the reverse will be this case. We'll be the ones to mock at the mockers, but briefly though. Because the Lord said that we mock at your foolishness. So I gave you 4 examples of mockery in the Bible. Every time there's a mocker, the person being mocked carries the anointing for multiplication and fruitfulness. Every time, go check it. The only time the reverse is the case is where God said, I will mock you. In the book of Isaiah, I can't remember the chapter. Are you blessed by that? Yes. Dewey was here, no mistake. Me, I just talked to my wife now. I said, I am going to go back home, sit down, do my accounts, and find just additional $100 here, 200, just kind of dollar cost average. Yeah, strengthen my position because something is about to explode, and I want to be part of it. So, yes, it will be, Ricardo. I agree. Yes, everything is going up except crypto. Well, that is what usually happens. Sometimes the last becomes the first. You know that, right?
We're on our way.
Is that our flight to Winnipeg?
Winnipeg, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just doing zone 1 now.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm in zone 4, I think. All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. I'm going back home. I was in Texas. I was at the conference, the VIP one-on-one 8.0 conference. The next one is in April 9 to 12. Mark your calendars, April 9 to 12. If you want to join us, send me an email and I'll give you all the details. April 9 to 12. 4 days of crypto knowledge. 4 days of helping you control your destiny in crypto and be in what? Your own bank. And some spiritual enlightenment to prayer, anointing, everything. All right? Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you so much. So, Chris, why don't you send me a text on what you're talking about? Like, I have Wi-Fi in the aircraft. Let's talk. What you're talking. I could do a live about these things, but when it comes to practical, you have to be able to move your laptop to a specific location and get it done for you. Yeah. So we're doing all of that as part of the package in April. That's not the only thing. There's other things too. We have a friend who is a cybersecurity expert. I mean, we're talking CIA, FBI level. All of that stuff. Information is important in what I believe. And I believe that a tiny percentage of us are being introduced to something that is critical and important for the next season. This is not an accident. I don't know who else is doing it, but there's a couple of pockets of knowledge here and there. And but most people are going to fall in the category of people who are like, okay, there's this big organization there. I have X amount of crypto. Here is 50% of my crypto. Take care of it for me. I leave the other 50% in my cold wallet until I want to do something with it. But that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Hey, Bishop, God bless you. How's Sierra Leone? God bless you. Merzia, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. Good talking to all of you. I'm going to go. What zones are you in?
3.
Oh, okay. I'm in 4.
I think we're still doing that. 1.
Thank you. Smash the like button, everybody. Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it, smash, 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 smash. The Momentum Sister, join my Patreon and send me a message, okay? Send me a message. If you have any question about anything at all, send me a message in the Patreon and let's have a conversation. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. There are no zones in King Air. Will you fly my King Air? Just for fun. You visit me and you fly it. All right, guys. God bless you. I appreciate you. Love you all. Bye-bye.